Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are stopping by for the first time, you're welcome. I am Alala Saleh, a Kenyan YouTuber based in Nairobi. And for my OGs, family members, you're welcome. Thank you so much for always tuning in. My new people, new family members, consider subscribing to my channel. Give my video a thumbs up. My channel is basically on lifestyle, marriage, relationship, and food. And you are on the right channel. So, without any further ado, let us dive into the topic today. It's all about relationship. There are things you should consider, or you ought to consider before entering into a relationship. Just don't enter a relationship because you want to enter a relationship. As much as relationship, the experience of a relationship is good, it's human, it's very beautiful, but at times it's not easy. It can be very messy. Imagine yourself committing to someone else that you don't have the same characteristics, but you're committing to them. It can be very difficult. So before you just enter into a relationship, you have to reflect and know what exactly you want. Take your time and reflect. So guys, if at all you have ever considered some point before you enter into a relationship, or you considered something before entering a relationship, you can comment down below so that we can know what exactly you considered before entering a relationship. So today there are some 5 points I want to share for you to consider before you think of entering a relationship. So the first point is, just don't enter a relationship or don't date because your friends are dating. Don't do it because you see yourself being the odd one out in a group of your friends. You don't know why they entered a relationship. You don't know why they entered that relationship. You don't know what reasons they had to enter that relationship. So before you enter that relationship of your own, kindly consider these points, or consider what you want before you enter a relationship, before you involve yourself in a relationship, so that it can be a healthy one. Communicate before you enter that relationship. Communication is always key. It always helps a lot. So don't do it because others are doing it. Just enter a relationship when you are ready. The second point is that know what you want, or know what your partner wants to. It's important knowing where you stand or what you want in a relationship. It's important to know your position in a relationship. So when you communicate, and communication can be a very good sign, a very good early sign to know if the relationship is bound to blossom or not to even take off. So you should know what you want, where you stand, and where your partner is, and where also they stand, before you join into a relationship together. The third point is, know how long you want to see yourself with this person. Just sit down and reflect. For how long do I want to see myself with so and so? For how long do I want to see myself with this person? If your brain tells you maybe for a year, maybe for a semester, or maybe you're not there for anything serious, you should also know. Because maybe you are in this relationship with this person who is serious and wants to see a long-term relationship, while at the back of your head, while at the back of your mind, you want something short-term. So you should just focus. For how long do I want to see myself with this person? For how long do I want to see this person around me? You should be very clear on the length of time you want to see yourself with that person, or the length of time you want to see yourself in this relationship. So the fourth point is knowing the sacrifices you're willing to make in a relationship. Relationships have a lot of sacrifices to be made. To make a relationship successful, you should sacrifice a lot. You should sacrifice a lot of things. There are resources to be sacrificed. There's time to be sacrificed. So if you're not ready to sacrifice, and you're not willing to make a sacrifice, then the relationship will not work. Like, how many are you, or how many of us, just comment down below, had to sacrifice something so that the relationship could work? Sacrificial in relationship is so much that if you're not willing to give up on other things, or giving up on something, you cannot make your relationship work. The fifth point is knowing if you have enough time for that relationship you're going to involve yourself into. You have enough time for that relationship that you want to enter. It's so obvious that relationship needs time, it needs energy. To be successful. So if you don't have time for commitment, you don't have energy to give, just don't get into a relationship, because it's going to drain the one person. In a relationship, when you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your energy, because there are many things you should be doing together. There are many places you should be going together. Tell me how you can go together or do something together when you don't have time, and you call yourself you are in a relationship. It doesn't work that way. So you should have time and energy to put in that relationship to make it work. If you are not ready to give your time and energy in that relationship, get yourself out of that relationship, or just tell this other person you are not ready for that, because you don't have time and the energy to give, so that to make this relationship blossom. So if you have some points to consider, maybe, or there are things you actually considered before you entered your relationship, or you considered some other, or things that did not work on you because you did not consider some points before you entered the relationship, you can comment below, so that at least we can know how to go about it. So family members, I hope you made right choices today and you kept safe. See you in my next video. Bye bye.